Hey there, folks! It's your boy Hassan, and today we're diving into the fascinating world of Islam. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hassan, we've heard about the 5 pillars. What else is there? Well, buckle up, because there's a whole lot more to this faith than just praying 5 times a day and fasting during Ramadan. We'll dive into the Quran, the Muslim bestseller that's been topping the charts for over 1400 years. Then we'll check out the Hadith, a collection of the Prophet Muhammad's greatest hits and life hacks. And don't even get me started on the prophets, the original influencers spreading the word of God before Instagram was a thing. We'll talk about Tawhid, the concept of God's oneness, the ultimate VIP club with exclusive membership 1. Then we'll explore the Muslim community, or Ummah, the world's biggest group chat. And finally, we'll take a look at Islamic art and culture because Muslims have been crushing it in the aesthetics department for centuries. So whether you're Muslim, curious about Islam, or just here for the jokes, stick around. Let's get this party started. Alright, let's talk about the MVP of Islam, the Quran. This isn't just any book, it's the book for Muslims. Imagine if Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and the Bible had a baby, and that baby was divinely inspired. That's the Quran for you. It's the literal word of God revealed to Prophet Muhammad over 23 years. The Quran isn't organized like your typical beach read, it's divided into 114 chapters called surahs. And these surahs are made up of verses, or ayahs. But here's the kicker, it's not in chronological order, it's more like a greatest hits album. Muslims believe the Quran has remained unchanged since it was first revealed. That's some serious quality control. The Quran covers everything from how to be a good person to stories of ancient prophets. The main message? It's all about monotheism, believing in one God and living according to his guidance. So, next time you see a Muslim reciting the Quran, know that they're connecting with the divine word in its purest form. Now let's talk about the Hadith. If the Quran is the main course, the Hadith is like the side dish that completes the meal. It's a collection of sayings and actions of Prophet Muhammad, carefully preserved and passed down through generations. Think of it as the ultimate Muslim life hack guide, Prophet Muhammad's tips for living your best life. The Hadith covers everything from how to brush your teeth to how to treat your neighbors. These sayings and stories provide context to the Quran and give Muslims practical guidance on how to live their daily lives. Muslims have developed a whole science around verifying these sayings. The most reliable collections are called Sahih, which means authentic. The Hadith isn't just about rules, it's also full of stories that show the human side of Prophet Muhammad. So next time you hear a Muslim say, "The Prophet said," know that they're tapping into this rich tradition of wisdom and guidance. Alright folks, let's talk about the OG influencers, the prophets of Islam. These guys were dropping truth bombs before it was cool. In Islam, prophets are like the all-star team of righteousness, chosen by God to guide humanity. Many of these prophets are familiar faces from other religions. Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, they're all part of the Islamic prophetic tradition. Islam teaches that God sent prophets to all nations throughout history, each with the same core message: believe in one God and be a good person. Muslims consider Prophet Muhammad the seal of the prophets, the final messenger in this long line of spiritual superstars. In Islam, prophets aren't seen as perfect or divine. They're human beings who made mistakes and faced challenges but stayed true to God's message. So, next time you hear about an Islamic prophet, remember, these weren't just historical figures, but role models for millions of Muslims today. Section 5, Tawhid, the oneness of God. Alright, let's talk about the VIP concept in Islam, Tawhid. It's the belief in the absolute oneness of God, and let me tell you, it's a big deal. Imagine the most exclusive club in the universe where there's only one member and that member created everything. That's Tawhid for you. It's the foundation of Islamic belief, the bedrock of Muslim faith. Tawhid isn't just about believing in one God, it's about understanding that this God is unique, indivisible, and incomparable. This concept influences every aspect of a Muslim's life. It's like having a constant reminder that there's one ultimate source of everything. Tawhid isn't just a theological concept, it has practical implications. It means that Muslims are supposed to direct all their worship, all their devotion, to God alone. This belief shapes Muslim art, architecture, and even social interactions. So next time you see a Muslim saying Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest, know that they're reaffirming this core belief in the oneness and supremacy of God. Section 6, Ummah, the Muslim community. Let's talk about the Ummah, folks, the global Muslim community. The concept of Ummah is all about unity, brotherhood, and sisterhood among Muslims, regardless of race, nationality, or background. It's like being part of a worldwide team where everyone's got your back. The Ummah isn't just a fancy word for Muslims everywhere. It's an active concept that shapes how Muslims interact with each other and the world. When a Muslim in New York fasts during Ramadan, they're doing it in solidarity with Muslims in Mecca, Jakarta, and everywhere in between. The Ummah is supposed to be a support system, a network of mutual aid and understanding. So next time you hear about the Muslim Ummah, think of it as the world's largest, most diverse family, with all the love, support, and occasional drama that comes with it. Section 7, Islamic Art and Culture, Beauty and Faith. Let's dive into the world of Islamic art and culture. Muslims have been crushing it in the aesthetics department for centuries. Islamic art isn't just pretty pictures, it's a way of expressing faith through beauty. First up, calligraphy. Muslims turned writing into an art form so stunning, it'll make your Instagram fonts look like chicken scratch. Arabic script is transformed into mind-bending designs that are part word, part image. These masterpieces adorn mosques, books, and everyday objects. Then there's geometric patterns. Muslims took math and made it fabulous. These intricate designs represent the order and harmony of the universe as created by God. So next time you see Islamic art or step into a mosque, remember, you're witnessing centuries of faith, culture, and creativity. Section 8. Conclusion. The rich tapestry of Islam. Alright folks, we've been on quite a journey, haven't we? We've explored the deeper aspects of Islam, diving into the rich, complex world of Muslim belief and culture. We started with the Quran, the ultimate bestseller for over 1400 years. Then we checked out the Hadith, the Muslim version of Life Hacks Prophet edition. We met the prophets, the original influencers spreading the word of God. We dove into Tawhid, the concept of God's oneness. We also explored the Ummah, the global Muslim community, and the stunning world of Islamic art and culture. Islam is more than just rules or rituals. It's a comprehensive way of life, shaping history and culture for centuries. So next time you encounter something related to Islam, remember, there's more to it than meets the eye. Peace out, and may Allah's blessings be with you.